doesn't get it.
Bro, when Philando Castile died, it's on the internet. I wrote a poem to Justice that very day, and I was trying to tell him in a roundabout way how to protect himself. It was just a heartfelt poem, to my child, and I recorded me reading it to him in the car. While I was reading it to him, this was when Philando Castile died, which was years ago. He was way younger. He started crying, and then I started crying while I was reading.
I remember that,
and it was a really powerful moment. And his mother called me when she seen it on the internet. His mother's Puerto Rican. Why are you using my son as clickbait and views? And I have never gone off on her harder than I did that conversation, because I was like, first of all, all your kids are by black men. You have 4 children by black men, and you have the nerve the day after this man is shot and murdered to be asking me, why am I using him for clickbait and views when you see us both crying? And it clicked right there. I felt so alone, bro. And I felt way more terrified after that conversation, because I was like, she doesn't get it. Yeah. And as much as she assimilates to black culture, as black as she sounds, you get what I'm saying? As much as she's around black culture, she's not black. She's Puerto Rican, which is close as fuck. But she is not black, and damn, she's my son's mother, and damn, she don't get it. Right. And that shit scared the fuck out of me after that conversation. Right.
I'm feeling this. I'm your professor, I will test you in the worst way. Don't bring a scantron, it's pop quizzes all day. Cause of our chemistry, we do biology.
Alright. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. What's happening? L.A.R. movement still moving. I'm glad you checked out the clip. So, fellas, we gotta have this talk. For one, I don't understand all of these we need to cry moments. I just don't. Yeah, maybe I'm a little different. I don't know, but everything is not a we need to cry moment. Like serious things, him dying, that was definitely touching. But if you sitting in your car and you break it down crying, I mean that's great empathy, but I'm just saying. I'm you know what I'm saying? The era of, and I'm about to be wrong for this. The era of when guys got tattoos and they're crying, that just doesn't equate to me. I'm just sorry. I'm sorry. Like, you gotta hold it in, brother. Hold it in. Cry on the inside, brother. Karate men bleed on the inside. Use the quarter blood technique. But the issue with the baby mama, right? And her feel like you using the kid for views. That's your kid. If y'all having a moment, y'all have a moment. If you putting it out there for the world to see, like these things happen, I also get that. A lot of times fathers, especially black men, you want to show that, hey man, we're not the bad stereotype, and since everybody else then put us on camera being the bad stereotype or said we was the bad stereotype, we have to fight that narrative. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely get that. But here's the thing. So you had a baby with a chick who had other kids with other black men, and you thought because she was having sex with y'all that she understood y'all plight or our plight, right? And for some of you guys who dating out, whether it's purposely or not on purpose, and you not getting the racial aspect that some of these people don't really give a fuck about us, even if you have sex with him, even if you have kids with him, even if you marry them, that's a little bit, that goes over my head for some odd reason. I'm like, how you don't get this? How you don't even get the possibility? I'm not saying they're gonna do it, but how don't you wrap your head around the possibility? And it's like, she don't get it. No, she don't. No. I mean, but here's the thing. She might not get it as a mother. And she doesn't get it because, the kids are going to be viewed as black. And we got to talk about it. There are black mothers who don't get it. But you got a spicy Latina baby mama of a few. You like a cuck baby daddy. You seen what happened. She like the future of, you know what? We're not going to do this. You seen what was happening, but it was fire. You was chasing her like Tyrese. and four brothers. And no, we're not. Are you going to go see Vida Loca? I'm not going to see the Vida Loca. And it's like, yeah. Now you're getting shot at. But if you're gonna have a moment, have a moment. It's your son, your child, have your moment. But don't act like mamas don't hate. Like mothers hate. They're player haters. Mothers are player haters to fathers. Okay? Let's just go down that rabbit hole and be honest about it. They're haters. If your kid's smiling with you, they hate it. If your kid's having a good time with you, they hate it. If your kid's bonding with you and they see it, they're hating. That's what they do. That's what the bad moms do. They're haters. Okay? And they love their children to hate on you. They say, I love you. I love you. I don't love you more than your dad ever will, right? Don't you ever forget it. He's a nobody and I'm a somebody. It's like, oh, okay. I see what we're doing, mama. I see what we're doing. So let's take this a step further, please. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we need therapy, but who's going to be our therapist? Be honest. We need another brother to be our therapist. And because these other people, they're not going to get it and they don't care. Let's just be honest about that. Let's just take the ideal human element out of it. And just because you're empathetic to a situation, that doesn't mean these people are empathetic to a situation. Who is that? I saw a clip of a movie star. I want to say it was Sandra Bullock. I could be wrong. But she was like, she has black kids. I guess she adopted some black kids. And then she said something to the effect of, now she know how it feels to be worried about her black kids, because I guess she got boys. And she's like, black women can't actually enjoy being a mother because of this. And one of the ladies was like, yeah. She actually knows what it's like. And she's a white lady, right? And it's like, yo. And you've seen the flip side where you got, kids who have a white mother and they're a boy and they're like, is it we gonna turn you into conservative number one? It's like, oh, I was raised in a nice neighborhood and that never happened to me, and you gotta pull yourself up by your bootstraps and respect the authority. Ha ha ha. You've had that, right? So I'm saying that to say this. Even those mothers know what exists out here, but they'll hate they'll hate reality because they don't want to face it. So if you're expecting some kind of love for your situation as a black man, it's not gonna exist in America. Stop. At a certain age, we gotta understand that people don't F with us like that. People don't care about what goes on with us like that. People care about what goes on with them. They expect us to fight for other people's battles, but nobody's caring to fight for us. You as a black man, you'll fight for people your whole life, and then when you die, those same people you fought for step over you and move on. I'm just being honest. So I was being a little callous in the beginning to make this the point. Like, even if you're trying to connect with your own child, you have to expect callousness in return for your empathy, for your sensitivity. You know what I'm saying? For your knowing that it could be you, because it could have been you. Truth be told, it could have been you. If nowadays it's a little different, but I hate when this stuff happens. But the reality is this. Around my age and older, I don't know a black man who hasn't had the cops pull a gun out on him. Younger guy, like kids in their, some of them 30s, 20s, they don't think they had that story. Like, I started before we was even teenagers, right? So, and maybe that guy's in that age group where that stuff isn't normalized, which in some ways is a good thing. For a person like me, it's like, bro, like, you didn't know that? Like, you didn't know that? Like, I don't get it. And just like she doesn't get it, I'm a person that doesn't get that how you don't know about the hostility. Even from people who are supposed to love you. That's what I don't get. You know. I wish them the best though. I really do. You know, and sometimes maybe that hurts people to go, man, these people really don't care like that, like I thought they did. Yeah, man, they don't. They don't. And you're gonna hurt yourself expecting that they will. That's the issue. But and guess what? Your son is gonna grow up to that same thing. Because this behavior is taught, it's passed down. You know, whether it's race, religion, gender, class, it's all passed down, and he's gonna get, the bad end of it. You should be preparing him for that, though. Just saying, just in my opinion. I could be wrong, but tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace. You ever been at the top of the universe? I'm gonna take you.